Been a couple months now, or has it been a few? It's hard to tell since the last Dragon Ball Super chapter dropped. A lot of crazy shit happened there. Frieza showed up and he showed off his new form, Black Frieza. Good creativity there. Everyone, Dragon Ball is really creative with the names. And he just fucking wipes the floor with the antagonists of the entire arc. Like it was nothing. Then he makes two of the remaining heaters join him and he just kind of dips and he's like, see y'all, after he punches Goku and Vegeta out of their fucking top forms. Jeez Louise, holy, that's pretty wild. Now, it's after a minute, we finally got some more news. Now it's been hinted at that Goten and Trunks are gonna be leading the new chapter, of course, but it's always hard to tell exactly what news means. But now we get an exact detail of what the new chapter is going to be about. Chapter 88, it's going to drop December 20th, and it's going to show Goten and Trunks grown up helping to protect the city. Fuck yeah. We got a new image that shows them in their superhero attire, Trunks wearing a sort of somewhat scarf as his cape, and then of course Goten with the full cape, going a little more in the Great Saiyaman direction. I mean, they're both Great Saiyaman, they just, they had to make them slightly different. Honestly, at first I thought this was slightly weird, but I'm quite excited. See, because obviously Goku and Vegeta are just they're just too strong. And now with Dragon Ball superhero spoilers, just in case you haven't seen it, with Gohan and Piccolo getting their new badass forms, it's like, well, they're quite strong as well. Now, it's not exactly certain where Piccolo and Gohan are at in the manga at this point. Like, the movie's still kind of in a loose time where the producer was like, basically, yeah, we could include it or we could not. It's up, what are you gonna do? As they're scratching their heads like, oh man, where the fuck does this get placed? Toriyama? And he's like, well, I don't fucking know. So it'll be interesting to see. Personally, I really hope it is after superhero. I think that'd be badass, but from their designs, I'm gonna guess it's actually slightly before, but again, it's a little hard to tell. I need to put them side by side. Okay, now after looking at the movie and this side by side, they could totally be the same age as they are in the movie, just looking off this. Wow, okay, so this really could just be right after superhero. That's quite crazy. I really do think this is good for the Dragon Ball franchise, just because we've had so many powerful characters that now we'll have characters that are still endearing and people have wanted to see, and they'll be able to take on threats that, Goku and Vegeta, they would just be too quick to beat the ever-living shit out of. I mean, obviously, we know we can make new threats that will just beat them, but we're just gonna really make the power scaling just keep going and going and going and going. I mean, obviously that's the point of the series, and I'm not that upset by it if I'm being honest. I mean, I just like seeing dope ass action in Dragon Ball for the most part. But it's cool that they'll be able to take it kind of in a new direction. Just do some more clever things. They can do some more outside the box things that don't just include getting stronger, transforming, winning. I mean, sure, maybe they do that, but I hope they go about it a more clever way because Goten and Trunks are quite interesting, or well, they could be, they have the potential to be, we just haven't seen much of it yet. The superhero movie even teased Gotenks, and it was clear that they were hiding it so that they could show it off later in like an official medium, such as like a show or the manga, and it looks like they're gonna do that in the manga. That's actually, wow, now that I think about it, they're definitely showing us Gotenks. 100%, if we don't get Gotenks, I will be baffled. I mean, actually baffled. Do I think they'll get any new forms though? I don't know. A part of me kind of hopes not, but at most, the only one I would accept is unleashing their potential like Gohan. That'd be okay for me, just because something he did, it's something that's not necessarily a transformation, I just think it's kind of cool. I think it's kind of neat. Seriously, I think hopefully this will get a little bit of a reinvigoration in the Dragon Ball franchise. I liked the last arc, I really did, but there was a lot of people that just straight up didn't, which is fair, Hopefully this brings everyone back together again, as one cohesive Dragon Ball family. Of course, we have to read, so that's the only trouble as Dragon Ball fans, but I'm hoping, we'll get through it. It's the manga, it's a lot of pictures, so we should be fine. Okay, that about does it for me, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the new chapter's announcement. Are you excited for it to be Goten and Trunks? Are you extremely disappointed? Do you think Black Frieza is going to show back up? What do you think is going to happen after this? Are Goku and Vegeta even going to be in this much at all? Let me know down in the comments below. I personally do think we will get at least a hint of Black Frieza. If he comes to Earth, that'd be quite bizarre unless they have, I guess, Gohan fight him, but I don't know, there's a lot of ifs, it just totally depends. I don't know any details about when this takes place, so it's hard to say. Obviously it's after the last arc, or at least I hope so. Or, oh, they could do an arc that takes place at the same time as the last arc, since Goku and Vegeta were gone for, God knows how long. There's a lot of room to do whatever you want with it. Oh yeah, the Dragon Ball plotline is in a weird spot right now where there's a ton of different directions that you can go from different mediums. It's a little mind-boggling a little bit, but I'm just excited to see where it goes. Don't stress too much about it. It's Dragon Ball. Have fun with it. All right, that's gonna do it for me. See y'all. Peace.